Hey,
Part three.
Part 3 to our watching of Hometown. If you saw us on YouTube, you saw a very good version because it's got copyright reasons. If you'd like to see full-on coverage of this and other Hindi watch songs, you have a Patreon or join a membership. It's off to the description up, and I'm going to go check that out. And at the end of this part, we will talk about the movie and review it, okay?
Okay.
Let's finish this movie.
Thank you. I was just going to get really angry. You would have loved that.
I wasn't hating it.
January में बारिश नहीं हुआ करती.
It doesn't rain in January, but it does when your Bengali girl shows up. Then you've got the full-on monsoon.
Smells like fish.
You bastard.
And Bengali must be around.
एक दोस्त की याद आ गई. क्या मैंने कभी तुम्हें अपने दोस्त के बारे में
Marry your best friend, by the way.
जब वो तुमसे प्यार करने लगा, तुम चली क्यों गई?
क्योंकि उसने मुझे रोका नहीं.
मुझे तुम्हारा ये दोस्त बिल्कुल पसंद है. तो फिर क्या कहूँ?
जो तुमने कभी नहीं कहा.
Damn, this is well written.
बच्चों और टॉमी से ज्यादा प्यार करूंगा.
You better. नहीं तो मैं
Choti.
I love you, Riya.
Shabash.
मैंने कहा था ना, हमारी एक कहानी होगी जरूर. ये थी हमारी कहानी.
तो क्या हमारी
No, it's just the beginning.
हो गई कहानी.
ना हमारी कहानी तो अब शुरू हुई है.
That's right.
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
ये लड़का कौन है?
Did they have twins?
और इसका कॉट हमारी बेटी के पास क्यों है?
Oh, okay.
इसकी माँ कैसी होगी?
Excuse me, तुमने इसकी माँ को कब देखा? तुमने इसकी माँ को कब देखा?
I didn't see your baby is cute. No,
Shut up.
Oh God, no.
What is that?
Oh, that's certified gold with a little bit of a blue diamond there because there were some elevative aspects, particularly the acting of Rishi Kapoor.
Ooh.
I love this movie.
He's multiple times come in. Like he's been supporting in like multiple films, and we always love his small supporting roles.
He kills.
But yeah, that was nice.
Love it.
It's absolutely an adaptation because you could clearly see if you've seen the original. And me and my wife watch it every New Year's. Yeah, it's one of her favorites. She showed me that film many years ago. I'd never seen it before, and it was probably 10 years ago now. But yeah, we watch it every single year, and so I know that film very, very, very well. But
they take some things.
They take some things,
right?
But they've definitely made it their own,
as they
especially
should
for early 2000s.
Yeah, it works.
There's an element that I wish they would have included and not included the cartoon. I don't think the cartoon added anything to the film, and it probably costed them a lot. So you probably could have cut down on the budget. Because one of my favorite parts about the original is the old people interviews about marriage.
Yeah,
I think you could have done something great with the old Indian couples.
Yeah, you could have. Yeah,
and put those instead because those are interspersed in the original film if you've seen it, and it's one of the best.
I don't know.
I
didn't like the cartoon at first. It seemed really weird, and then I got where it was going and what it was meant to be doing, and it became endearing to me.
But I
liked it.
I would have preferred them because seeing some old in love couples in India, whether it's arranged marriage or whatever it is, because they had all different types in When Harry Met Sally. That's the one element that I would have loved. But I did like how they adapted everything.
The thing I would have loved the most is the orgasm scene, but
yeah.
Oh God. Oh, yes.
You can't do that. I also would have loved.
I bet you could do it now.
You know, they did a good job. They didn't take. I mean, the climax and resolution of When Harry Met Sally is as good as a rom-com can be.
Oh,
it's everything you ever want in every way.
It's Rishi's monologue at the very end.
They gave Billy Crystal's monologue to Rishi.
Yeah,
they really did. But I thought it was really well written. The ending here, I thought they did a really good job of taking the elements that make When Harry Met Sally great and making this is its own thing.
Yeah, it is.
This is completely its own thing.
Yeah. And probably there's a bunch of people, especially when it came out, that had never seen When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah, didn't miss anything.
The
other cool thing about this is that if you've seen this, it doesn't spoil when Harry Met Sally for you at all.
It's completely different.
Yeah.
So once again, if you haven't seen When Harry Met Sally, please go watch When Harry Met Sally. Just because you've seen this, you've not seen When Harry Met Sally.
See When Harry Met Sally.
But it has such an early 2000s Bollywood vibe to it, which, when done well, is so endearing.
So endearing.
Obviously, there's some like rough edges to that time in Bollywood. It's the way certain people act, or like the beginning, we've seen it many times, especially like when these male leads usually try to go back and they're in the high school, college days.
Right.
And they try to act cool, and it's really cringy
work.
usually. We've seen it many times from Shah Rukh Khan, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, and whenever you go back in time, that seems to be a very common
thing.
Way that India has shown young men to act.
Yeah.
But I think that...
Well, it happened here a lot, too. I mean, it's the whole Danny Zuko thing. That his real heart is a good guy, but to everybody else, he's a piece of crap.
The way they do it is strictly
It's very
Indian,
its own thing.
In how they portray it. But I really enjoyed the film. I thought it was a lovely rom-com. Songs slapped. There was so many. That Home Tone was the best of them. But I love the
Chocolate Boy.
Chocolate Boy.
Yeah.
There was that other one as well in the middle. I forget what it was, but the songs were great.
And the love theme, I couldn't get enough of that, and that was milked for all it's worth. Loved it.
Yeah, Rani, as always, does a great job. She's 100% always believable.
Yep.
And authentic.
Love her.
Which is...
And Saif did a great job.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Obviously, he got better because he wasn't trying to be the cringy guy anymore.
Yeah.
And so he was kind of overacting to in the beginning to show young,
the young,
kind of stupid, cringy style.
Cringy guy.
And obviously as he got older, he realized he was an idiot. But I loved Rishi and her mom.
Yeah, she's always good.
I loved them both. Rishi is so...
I love the wardrobe. If you watched, I had nothing but good things to say. I want the predominance of his wardrobe in my own closet. Except those pants, that's for sure. I don't want those pants. And I don't wear a gold tie with a purple shirt.
Good job by Kunal Koti.
Oh, yeah.
Did he also direct... Yeah. Another film you didn't like.
I did not like Fana.
Fana with Amir and Kajol. I liked Fana. That one also had Rishi. And Taboo. Yep. And Kara...
Oh, yeah, and she was there too.
She's his muse.
Yeah. No, I did not like Fana.
Yeah, no, he didn't like Fana. But you did really like this one, so that's nice to see.
Oh, yeah.
What else
I love this one.
Yeah,
Hum Tum is going to go up there with me. I like Kank more, but Hum Tum is real close. I really like this movie.
So weird. Oh, shit!
What?
We were just talking, remember at the end of Welcome, I was telling you about a movie with Salman Khan and Priyanka and Akshay?
Yeah.
That's his?
That's his? Oh, we got to jump in that.
Apparently his directorial debut, at least for feature.
Have Stupid Baby said anything to you about that one?
Oh, yeah.
And have they said it's worth a watch?
Hold on. I'm making sure I'm thinking about the right one. Rithik?
No, that's not the same one.
Okay.
And there's Rani, Karina.
Okay, sorry. Say the name?
Mujhe Dosti Karogi.
That looks like the name of...
It's Rithik, Karina, Rani.
It looks like the name of the Akshay...
Priyanka
and Salman Khan film. I'm dyslexic and I can't read that language. And so, because it's 3 words. So, yeah, you guys let us know about this one. It's not the one I was talking about, sorry. But it does have Kareena Kapoor, Rithik, and
Rani. Who else is in there?
Looks like that's the main cast.
Yeah.
Let's see. Meet Raj, Pooja, and Tina, 3 best friends. Good solution. Time later, love separation has created for them.
It's a throuple.
A throuple. Written and directed by him. Interesting. Okay.
Produced by Yash Chopra.
Okay, so that wasn't the film I was talking about.
No.
But anyways, so yeah, he did. That was his directorial debut. Then Hum Tum, and then Fana, and then I don't recognize most of the other things from his filmography. Desi Sherlock Holmes, apparently, a film.
Wait a minute, go up. pre-production for Midsummer. Is that the same Midsummer that Vishal is creating?
No.
When, by the way, Vishal, when are you doing that, man?
I have no idea. And Vishal's definitely not watching our reaction to Home Tum.
Yeah, he is. But he told us about that 5 years ago.
Home Tum?
No. Midsummer.
Vishal Bardwaj's favorite movie.
Home Tum. It might be. You don't know.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. Bollywood knows how to do romantic movies quite well.
And love themes.
It's different. They're different than how Hollywood's always had rom-coms. They're a different feel. Hollywood rom-coms often actually feel like some of the Tamil rom-coms we've seen before, especially with what's her face, the one with Danush, right?
Yeah,
those feel a little more like Hollywood rom-coms a little bit. Bollywood, especially early 2000s Bollywood romance.
Yeah,
it's its own.
You know what it's like? This is gonna sound weird. There's a lot of places you can go shopping. Right? But there's nothing like a mall. Malls are their own type of experience when you go shopping. They have their own feel, their own setup. When you go to the mall, it's different than any other shopping experience you go to. That's a Bollywood rom-com. There's nothing like it. It's shopping, so it's rom-com.
Yeah.
But there's a certain feel to everything about it that's just that.
Yeah.
And I love it.
I would have liked to have that old people element in it as opposed to I think the cartoon probably costed them a lot.
It may have.
You definitely could have cut down the cost.
I kind of liked it, man. At first, I didn't. I was like, what the hell is this? That makes no sense. Then I realized, oh, okay, I get it. This is Saif. It's his book. It's his thing he's doing every week in the Times of India, and he's writing out what he's feeling about their relationship.
I understand.
Yeah.
I wasn't like confused by it. I just didn't think it was needed.
I like it.
And I much prefer, and I think you could have done so many cute things with some old Indian couples in love. Or not in love, because they actually interviewed people that like, or like didn't look like they were happily married, but they were talking about.
But that's another thing. The other thing about Bollywood rom-coms versus Hollywood rom-coms.
Yeah.
Bollywood rom-coms lean toward being family friendly.
Yes.
Hollywood rom-coms don't. They're for adults.
Yeah.
They may not have adult content per se, but the whole intellectual place you have to be in. When Harry Met Sally, their incompatibility is all intellectuality and arguments they have over things that they think differently about. Kids aren't going to follow that. A kid can track with this.
There's a great,
especially with the cartoon. Kids can track with this film.
One of my favorite books I've read this year is a romance film by
the Dragon romance film.
No, that was that's a different series. This is a author called Emily Henry. She's a romance writer, and I went into it because I heard it was really nice. And
are we talking romance where you've got the cover is the guy shirtless with the long blonde hair?
No, that's not how they do them anymore.
Okay,
but it's more of a modern take. But it's called Funny Stories by Emily Henry. I loved this book, and it felt like a rom-com. I felt like I was reading a rom-com.
Oh,
so if you want a good romance, that's an easy read or listen because I listened to them. It's called Funny Story by Emily Henry. It's absolutely fantastic. Apparently, they're getting made into a movie at some point. But yeah, it's rom-coms. I love rom-coms when they're done well, obviously. But I feel like rom-coms get a different grading scale than other things, because other things you'll grade it like, oh, that was too predictable. You kind of want your rom-com to be too predictable.
You do.
You want them to end up together.
You got to have a happily ever after,
for the most part, or it'd be like extremely tragic and you're crying in the end. But the entirety of it needs to feel kind of almost uplifting.
Correct. And that love wins in the end.
Even though there might be some moments in there, a third act breakup.
Yeah, the people who are meant to be together are together. Like this one, I love that the lesson isn't just taught to Saif for him to go get Rani, but Rishi and his wife get reconciled. I love that. May it always be that way for people.
Yeah, and so like stuff doesn't need to be believable.
No. No. But one of the things I like about Kank is that it has some of that negative stuff in it that you typically don't see. That's very refreshing. people end up happy, but it's bittersweet happy, which is what life really has as well, too.
It doesn't mean I want to watch that one all the time.
Oh, I could watch Kank every day of the week.
No.
Same with this.
I'd rather watch this.
Oh, I love Kank.
I'd rather watch this than watch Shah Rukh Khan be a fucking douche. You need to end up with Kajol every single time. Screw Rani, literally, and then
no, hell no.
Aside and go with Kajol.
No. Do not throw Rani aside.
Well, if Kajol's there,
she needs to be treated like the queen she is.
She will by somebody else. Not Shah Rukh Khan.
No.
We need to. Have we seen a movie where they end up together?
Yeah, one. I forgot the movie. It made me so happy. It was like about frickin' time, and it's called Kank.
Was it in Kank?
Yes. That's one of the reasons I love that so much. It was finally, Rani gets Shah Rukh Khan.
She gets Shah Rukh Khan, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that was nice. I honestly think you could probably kind of adapt When Harry Met Sally again, modern.
Oh, yeah, you could.
You could still make it Bollywood, but incorporate some of the, like, I would love to see what an Indian adaptation, make it Karan Johar, because obviously, not like what he did in his short in that Lust Story.
Yeah, which was great.
I think you could do
that would be fun. Who'd you cast?
Okay, I'm gonna.
He's at the helm. He's directing it, and it's gonna be really kind of close to the original When Harry Met Sally. Who are you gonna put in the Billy Crystal, Meg Ryan roles?
Okay, I'm gonna try not to do my typical
Radhika Apte,
Ranveer, Deepika, because of course, why wouldn't you?
Yeah,
probably needs to be somebody young, but Alia would be a great. I think
Alia would be great
for the role.
She'd be great for the role.
But you could also.
So would.
But honestly, if you're doing it in, you could do
Kriti.
it in Tamil.
Kriti'd be great.
That
Absolutely.
Is her name Nitya?
Yes.
Is that her name?
Her and Danush.
If it's Tamil,
yeah,
easily.
That would be great.
If it's Tamil, yeah. If it's Hindi, Alia, and I'm trying to think of.
He needs to be a little bit older, right?
They make him younger, and then but he has to play 40s.
Yeah, a little bit older.
Shahid could be fun. He play Chocolate Boy.
Yeah, but the original When Harry Met Sally doesn't have to have the Chocolate Boy thing so much. He just has to be kind of a stereotypical sexist mindset, per se.
I mean, any of the main leads could do it. Honestly,
Vicky.
Ranveer, Shahid.
Vicky.
I think Raj Kumar is a little too sweet. Well, Billy Crystal is like sweet looking.
Yeah.
So honestly, you could do anybody. Although my wife would say Billy Crystal is extremely sexy.
So would mine, probably.
She loves Billy Crystal.
One of my wife's all-time smashes is Martin Short. No joke.
Yeah.
No joke.
Steve Martin and Martin Short together would be a smash.
Yeah. So yeah, I can't wait to watch this with Indrani. She said she loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told her we were watching it. She said, I love that film.
I figured.
Yeah.
It has Rani and it was early 2000s, so I figured she grew up with this one.
You bet.
As most Indians did. So anyways, let us know what you thought about the movie. If you like it, if you didn't like it, what your thoughts on it
If you didn't like it, why?
What should be our next Hindi watch along for any or Saif and Rani? What should be our next rom-com watch along?
Yeah.
I know.
And hey, Rishi.
Yeah.
Some more Rishi.
He's in a movie that we haven't seen yet with Irfan. I think it's called Blacklist. I think it's a thriller.
I'd love to watch that.
I think it's a thriller.
I'd love to watch that. I think we probably haven't even begun to appreciate how good of an actor Rishi Kapoor is.
I love Rishi.
Yeah.
I love him. Anyways, let us know what our next one should be. And anything else we need to know down below.
Nice.
मेरे हिसाब से 100% तुम मुंबई आओ